Hello, hope you're doing well today. Hope you're having a great day in the Lord. I want to look at Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5 when God is speaking to Jeremiah at the beginning of his ministry for God. He said, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations." You see, before Jeremiah was even born, God had already determined that he would be a prophet and that he would go forth and proclaim the word of God to the nation. And you see, his goal, just as for Jeremiah, is the same for you and I today. We are made in the image of God. God breathes life into every person. And he has created us that we may worship him and that we may honor him and that we may do a work for him. He's got something planned for each and every woman, man, boy, and girl that is born upon the face of the earth. And as Jeremiah, he had to make that decision to follow what God had for his life. And you and I today, God's got a plan. And God will reveal that plan to us if we will search him and ask him and search the scriptures and pray and ask God to reveal unto us that he would have us to do. But already be made up our mind that whatever the call may be, we will do it. Because we know if God calls us to do something, he will equip us to do it. And I know that he can do that because he's done it in my life, and I can speak from experience and tell you that he will give you the courage, the boldness, and the ability to do whatever God has planned for your life. Nobody is born without a plan. Nobody is born that God hasn't already determined a way for that person to go and a will for that person's life. Today we can choose not to serve God. We can choose not to ask him into our life and not follow that plan. But if you really want to be blessed of God, get into the center of the will he has for you. And he said he'll pour out blessings upon us. And not that we won't have problems, and not that we won't have troubles, and not that we won't have a hard road to go. But you know what? God will bless us and enable us to do that he has called us to do. Step out in faith today, my friend.